Okay, so that bitch, I was all blinded and shit with that. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I have been racking my brain for the past couple of days, wondering what to do a video about. And I'm like, I just need something that will resonate with everyone, sort of, and sort of put me back in that moment of like, this is why I do this, blah blah blah. And I've been writing down and racking my brain and writing down and racking my brain, and I'm like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and it's kind of like, I don't want to come on here and have something completely planned, because that is not all at all what my character does. You know, real quick before we get into this video, I do just want to say, like, this channel it's very weird like that. Like, half the channel is comedic purposes. It's this character where I fully embrace, like, my fucking issues, and I over exaggerate them, and then there's the other side of it where it's just like, I sit down and I talk about my problems, and it helps people realize that they're not alone, right? So I thought I'd come on today and talk about maybe how I've been feeling lately. And to be honest with you, not great. Okay? Not great at all. You know, I already told y'all, like, my trio split up, like, there's a lot of things that have been going down lately. More than I like, more than I would like, but that's fine. It's really fine because we move. And I've just been thinking to myself lately that, like, you know, I'm sort of stuck in this space of feeling like this is it. Like, I've been feeling like, whoa, my deja vu. I've been feeling like I'm stuck here. I'm stuck in this part of life and I can't move on. I think it ties into change a lot, with the fact that we're not comfortable with change. We don't like change. And, you know, I think it's got something to do with that, but, you know, I'm seeing everybody move on in life, especially my age, and it's kind of like I'm watching people have things handed to them. People my age are having kids, like, they have their own homes, they're working full time, and they have all these great things coming into their life. And I'm like, I'm still the same kid of 5 years ago when I was in school. You know, I'm 20 years old, just turned 20 years old the other month, and I'm like, what have I got to show for myself? And people say to me all the time, like, it'll come in time, like, it'll come in time, like, you will get there, you will get to the place where everybody else is. And I'm like, but I won't, because I haven't. It's like, I'm watching all these other people my age move on in life and get things and get places and go places, and I'm like, I know a lot of yous. I grew up with a lot of you guys, and I know things for yous are handed to you and yous don't have to work for it at all. But being somebody who grows up in a dysfunctional household, somebody who has also grown up in a household that hasn't been rich, everything I have, I've had to get myself. I've had to work for everything I wanted. I was 12 years old and I was working. 12 years old, I was doing paper rounds. I was working all them years until I fell ill. And everything I wanted, I went out and got. And now I'm in this position of, like, I'm out of school. And look at me, like, I'm stuck here. Everybody else is moving on. They're moving up. they're having kids, they're getting homes, they've got full time, they have everything that I want, that I am spending so much time working for, and I don't get it. And it's not an entitled situation where I'm like, I deserve that, that should be mine. That's not how my brain works. But I say as it's a little unfair. It makes me feel shitty. I'm not jealous. I'm not mad at him. I'm just like, how long have I got to go till I get there? I'm not lazy. I'm not procrastinating. I'm not doing any of this bullshit. I'm not stupid. Like, I do what I need to do. And it's like, it's still not enough. I'm still never going to get there. I'm still going to be that same kid in that same room, in that same house. Change is a scary thing. Yeah, I've hated change all my life. It's the one thing I hate the most, and I try and fool myself all the time, and I'm like, change is good, and embrace change, and I know you're not comfortable with it, but you have to be uncomfortable in order to be comfortable, because, I'm sorry, but the scariest thing is waking up one day and realising you haven't changed at all. Waking up one day and realising you are the same person you were 5 years ago. In the same situation, in the same place. It is frightening, it is scary. And that is something that does keep me up at night. That I can't sleep thinking like that. And I'm like, I'm trying. And I'm trying to fill myself with, change is good, embrace it. But do I ever? No. I don't embrace change. I can't deal with change. I know we should embrace change. I know we should allow things to change, and to be uncomfortable is to become someone better. But I can't do it. Write it down in a journal. I don't know, wait for a bus to go by and literally wave at the bus. That doesn't change anything. Okay, you make a fill out of yourself, you don't make a fill out of yourself. Either way, it does not change anything. These fucking self-tips they give you on how to embrace change, how to stop being scared of change, how to move on in life, how to get things that your friends have and your family have and people you were once knew have, and like how to get to that place where you're having kids and you're getting a house. And for some people it comes so easy because a lot of people have it fucking easy. But then again, like, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I don't get it easy, because compared to a lot of people, I sure as hell get it easy. Compared to a lot of people, like, a lot of people would kill to be in my situation. Just like I would kill to be in a lot of other people's situation. And it is this endless cycle. And then I'm like telling myself, why are you comparing yourself to other people? Why are you constantly saying they have this, I need it? Now, I would sit here and say, girl, that's because you don't have a personality. But no, I got a personality. Just the things I want in life I don't have. Work towards them. No, bitch, I've been working towards them. That's the thing. I feel like everything I don't want in life, I get. Everything I want out of life, I don't get. You know, the last time I had my heart broken, I promised myself that I would never, ever fall in love again. Did I re-fall back in love with that same person? Yes. But I told myself I would never fall in love with anyone else ever again. I would never go down that path. I would never do it again. And I'm like, that is another thing I'm doing to myself. I'm punishing myself for the fact that somebody hurt me. I work towards something big and I don't get it, I give up. I'm never doing that again. I failed once, I'm not going to try it again. And that is my biggest flaw. There are a lot of things I give up on. And change is one of them. I gave up on change. I gave up on being uncomfortable. I gave up on it all. Because how long have I got to go? How long have I got to suffer? How long have I got to put work in? How long have I got to do this to get there? It's not that I'm lazy. It's not that I'm selfish. It's not that I want everything right now. It's that I'm 20 years old and I've spent the majority of my life working towards what I want. Look at me. I'm still sat in the same place, the same house, the same room, the same person. I was looking back at videos the other day of me 2 years ago. I'm the same person. Sure, little bits about me change, but I'm still the same person. Now I look at videos of 2 years ago of old friends, they're not the same person no more. They're thriving in life, they go on places, and I'm like, it's not that I'm not thriving, because I am in a sense, like, tea, but I don't have what I want. Entitled, maybes, but to me, no. I have high expectations of myself, and I sure as hell try and fucking work towards them, but when I am not getting there, I'm getting frustrated. And that's not even the worst of it. I've been in this slump lately of just feeling either completely numb or feeling too much. One moment I am bawling my eyes out and I'm feeling everything at once and I'm having crazy thoughts and life is just not worth living, and then other moments can stay in bed all day and not give a fuck about life. I got put on to antidepressants and they stopped working, so I had to get switched to a different medication. And then they stopped working. Also, I stopped taking them. And every morning I wake up, I think, what is the point in living? To do all of this suffering, all of this hard work, all of these bonds made, all of this effort, this worthless effort for what? To one day die and it be over with? To not be remembered? To be forgotten, to drift off into eternal blackness? For what? What was the point in all of this? And I've started to rein myself in lately and tell myself, if I die and it is an eternal sleep and it is darkness and there is nothing for me on the other side, then life is the biggest gift I have ever received, the greatest blessing. I am not going to die and not be remembered. And if I'm being remembered, I'm not going to be remembered for the wrong reasons. Because to live is to feel. It is to experience, to say, to hear. We take everything for granted, every smallest thing we take for granted. You know, I used to think the biggest gift ever would just be not feel anything. But the biggest gift is to know you feel heartbreak, to know you feel tired and lonely and broken and sad and happy and joyful and excited and love. To feel all of these emotions in this tiny space of time. To know you will experience every single emotion over and over again for this small little amount of time. It's a beautiful thing. And I don't know. That's what I mean by there's two parts of me. Like, one part of me is seeing everybody achieving things in life and or seeing everybody, people falling in love. People doing great things with their friends and going places and becoming people and growing together. When I say all these people I once knew in relationships, and I've never felt appreciated and loved like that, And I think that's the one thing that most of us want out of life, is to be in love, is to feel love and to be loved back. And the one person I fell in love with the most broke my heart. But there's plenty more fish in the sea, but you'll find someone. I don't want to find anyone else. I wanted that person. It's stressful, gut-wrenching, and a lonely place to be in this headspace. Girl, low battery, I know, the fuck. My main goal in life is to be remembered, but is also, my second main goal is to be loved. I just want a relationship. I want to be loved like that. I just want to be held and took care of, because I've spent so much of my life taking care of myself. It would be nice to have somebody watch over me just once. I've spent my whole life fighting my own battles, sticking up for myself. I've spent my whole life being that person for myself, and it gets tiring, and it's a lonely fucking place to be, knowing that you are the only person who can love you, knowing that you are the only person that is going to have your back, knowing that you are the only person that is going to hold you, love you, love me, choose me. And I don't know, I kind of want that. For just somebody to hold my hand and say it's okay, like, I've got you. It sounds ridiculous, but it's really not. I'm just, everybody's getting all of this in life, and I'm like saying to myself, what have I done that is so bad that I don't deserve this? I've just been fighting for a long time. And it would just be nice to let my guard down. It would be nice to just have somebody say to me, like, I got you. It would be nice to achieve something, instead of sitting in this just eternal loneliness, just this despair. God, it makes me so tired. and frustrated. But I try. It's all we can do. Is try. If not for you, if not for you, all we can do is try. For nobody else but ourselves. Because when you're alone, when you're like this, and you're the only person who's gonna have your own back, nobody's coming to save you. And you have to just keep pushing through for yourself. Yeah. This video was all over the place, but I don't know. I'm content with what I said. So, thank y'all for watching, I guess. Yeah, I love you guys. Apollo out.